I tried 18 different beers in Bangalore to help you decide the best one. This is the Sip and Smash Oktoberfest Special. If you enjoyed this video, remember to like, share and subscribe. Beer review time. I score beers out of 100. This is the Märzens Lager at BierGarten in Bangalore. This is the Oktoberfest beer, 5.6% ABV, 365 rupees for 400 ml of beer. You guys can see, nice toasty color. That's what Oktoberfest beers are. Like I said, 5.6% ABV, and we are here. We are trying to find the best Oktoberfest beer in Bangalore. All right, cheers. Malty for sure, slightly bitter, some grain flavor. You know, a little bit of that bready taste. It's just traditionally brewed in March. Märzens in German. So Märzens is like you brew it in March and then you open up in October. So it's brewed for all those months. Stored in cool cellars to be enjoyed during Oktoberfest. This beer is a celebration of malt richness. So it is malty. I don't think it's super hoppy. It's just malty, bready, toasty, slightly sweet. It's bitter but not super bitter. It's a very nice beer. I really like it. Remember, I'm not an alcoholic. I'm just doing this for you guys. Great beer, honestly. BierGarten Märzens Lager, 82 out of 100. Little bits left. Finished. Oktoberfest Lager at the Bier Library, 330 ml, 6% ABV. I forgot the price, okay? I'll just put the price somewhere here. They've got the flags up. This is basically like the Märzens Lager, but this is like a paler version. If you can see, it's not as red. It's slightly more see-through. Cheers. It's slightly more funky, slightly more fruity, slightly more sour, still very sessionable. 6% ABV, it's still a very refreshing Oktoberfest beer. That's what Oktoberfest beers are. If you can have a lot of this, it's a good beer in my book. Remember, I'm not an alcoholic. I'm just doing this for you guys. Slightly floral, grainy, Oktoberfest Märzens Lager at the Bier Library. I'll give this an 80 out of 100. I am at Ganbeii. I don't know if it's Ganbeii or Ganbeii micro brewery. Somewhere close to Koramangala. This is the Märzens Lager, the Oktoberfest special, 5% ABV, 300 ml for 285 rupees. It's kind of clear. I hope it's a nice beer. Cheers. It's very sweet. I feel from all the Märzens I've had, this has the most biscuity taste of any Märzens. It's almost like a lotus biscoff. It's sweet. It's got like this slight honey sweetness, a biscuity. I think it could be a bit more beery, but other than that, it's a very nice beer. I actually enjoy this a lot. Remember, I'm not an alcoholic. I'm just doing this for you guys. Very fizzy. Stop thinking, start drinking. I don't think anyway. I'm kind of retarded. If you want to come here, get drunk, I think it's a great place. I'll give this Märzens Lager an 83 out of 100. This is the smoked Märzens Lager at Brau Galie. Brau means brewery in German. So this is the smoked Märzens Lager, not the regular Märzens Lager. You can see how dark it is compared to all the other Märzens we've had, which have been like kind of clear, maybe slightly red. It looks stouty. It does not even look smoked like a Rauch beer. It just looks brown. Now, I don't want to say anything. It looks like sewer water, but hopefully the taste is better. All right, cheers. Kind of reminds me of a Rauch beer, but it doesn't have that bacony caramelization that a Rauch beer has. It's trying to do a lot of things. Unfortunately, it doesn't do anything very successfully. Since the name is Brau Galie, the first German brewery name, I was expecting more from it. Things always let you down, guys. That's life. You love a girl and you hope the relationship works out. It doesn't. But when you don't care about a girl and you just get into the relationship, somehow that girl loves you a lot. That's just life. The same thing happens to jobs. The same thing happens to exams. When you care a lot, when you have high expectations from something, it tends to let you down. I don't know why life is like this, but it just is. Remember, I'm not an alcoholic, I'm just doing this for you guys. Brau Galie smoked Märzens lager, 63 out of 100. This is the Märzens lager at the Biere Club. Good old pub vibe. 330 ml, 330 rupees. The Märzens lager, which is seasonal, 5.5% ABV. It's a bit red, kind of cloudy. Cheers. So this one's more hoppy, more bitter, more bready, more biscuity than the other Märzens lagers that we've had. If you're an IPA type of a person, you might enjoy these more, because the hoppiness of the IPA translates well. Remember, I'm not an alcoholic, I'm just doing this for you guys. That went in my nose. It's a bit too bitter and a bit too hoppy for me. Bier Club Märzens, 65. This is the Arbor Brewing Co.'s Oktoberfest lager, 5.5% ABV, 275 rupees for 330 ml of beer. Compared to the last few beers that we've had, which have been cloudy, which have been red, which have been extra malty, this goes back to the type of a lager which is pale, which is kind of clear. If I put it in the light, you can actually see through. It's not cloudy at all. Cheers. Malty, hoppy, slightly sweet, and bitter. It's bitter, then it stops being bitter, and then bitterness comes back. Having said that, I enjoy this. Remember, I'm not an alcoholic, I'm just doing this for you guys. An enjoyable beer from Arbor. I will give this like a 77 out of 100. So that was enough for day one. We had a bunch of beers. I'm hoping to have much more better Oktoberfest, like real Oktoberfest beers tomorrow. So I'll catch you guys tomorrow and let's see how that goes. This is the Aurum Breworks Märzens lager. This is the first Märzens we are having on day 2. 330 ml for 195 rupees, so it's kind of cheaper than the other breweries. 5% ABV. This is one, Dodakaneli. I'm completely butchering the names, I know that. Cheers. Now, if you see the color, this is also much paler. It's got a grainy taste. It also smells a bit more fruity. There's a good fizziness. It's chilled. It's very easy to drink. It doesn't feel very alcoholic. It's almost not bitter at all. It's not very malty. I like it. Some people might find it too mild, but it's a good beer. Remember, I'm not an alcoholic. I'm just doing this for you guys. Once I've chugged it, there's some sort of plant flavor which is coming through. Aurum Märzens lager. A very clean, nice 80 out of 100. I am at Gladia. Gladia is a new brewery, 330 ml for 270 rupees, 6% ABV. If you see the color, it's much more redder. It's much more toasted, I feel, is what I'm going to get. There's good fizz, good bubble, good head, but I hope it's a good beer. Cheers. It's exceptionally malty. There is some bitterness to it. There's definitely some more hoppiness than the other Märzens lagers that we've had. But it's not super hoppy. Just slide there for a bitterness. This place looks very rich. They have all these Greek statues and 5-star level interiors. This is not something that you can drink a lot of. You're just sipping a little bit. You're having the food over here. This is that kind of a beer. Remember, I'm not an alcoholic. I'm just doing this for you guys. A little bit of that bread grain flavor at the end. Decent beer, 79 out of 100. The Märzens lager at Byg Brewski. 500 ml, 5.6% ABV. If you see the color, it's kind of cloudy. It's not see-through. It's not as red though, so it's not very malty, but it's also not plain. Cheers. Good beer. Slightly hoppy, slight bitterness, a little bit of that freshness, and a little bit of the grain flavor at the back. But a good malty flavor, a good round beer. Again, very sessionable. It's very easy to drink. It's just like a slightly more hoppier and bitter than I would like. It's still a good beer. Remember, I'm not an alcoholic. I'm just doing this for you guys. Chilled, fizzy, very enjoyable beer. I'll give this 79 out of 100. This is the Märzens lager at Toit. $500 ml, I don't know the price, but 4.5% ABV. You can see the color, it's pretty red. It's much more redder. It's red and clear. So even though like the malts must be more smokier, it's still clear. All right, cheers. Way more malty, not super bitter. The first time I was in Bangalore, the first beers that I had in Bangalore were the Toit beers. Märzens was still on the menu back then. Kind of tastes like blood, like you know, there's a lot of iron. I don't know if you're old enough, but you know when there were telephones, like the cordless phones, and if you lick the cordless phones, the metallic flavor, or like, let's say you start bleeding and you taste the blood, that's what this tastes like for some reason. I don't know why. It's way, way more bitter than any other Märzens lager that I've had. Remember, I am not an alcoholic, I'm just doing this for you guys. The Toit Märzens lager, I will give this 78. This is the Fest beer at Maize Malt. This is 500 ml, 5.5% ABV. I think it's like 375 rupees or something like that. This is just the Oktoberfest beer. It's kind of pale, it's kind of see-through, good head, good fizz, more yellowish. The atmosphere, the ambience over here is very festive. Banners everywhere. You've got people juggling. Cheers. Good beer. Grainy. That's the first thing that I'm getting is grainy, but not in a bad way. Definitely hoppy. Again, not super bitter. Maybe the bitterness could be slightly better. I think that if it's this bitter, it should be more complex. I don't feel it's toasty. The only thing I'm getting is like hoppy bitterness. Still a nice, good pale beer. Listen guys, this is my like 8th beer of the day, okay? Remember, I'm not an alcoholic. I'm just doing this for you guys. But Maize Malt Oktoberfest beer, decent, 78 out of 100. Windmills Craftworks by Total Environment. If you see the place behind me, okay, I'm just gonna like put it up. It's very classy. Basically like those places where alcohol was banned. What's it called? What's the place where alcohol was banned? Anyway, so this is 500 ml, 495 rupees. This is the Oktoberfest, the Fest beer. I think 5.5% ABV. Cheers. Oh, it's good. I like it. It's not bitter. It's not very malty. It's not very hoppy. If you see the color, it's got a beautiful like yellow amberish color, kind of cloudy, very fizzy. Nice beer by Windmills, honestly. Like I like this. 500 rupees for 500 ml, which is much more expensive than the breweries. But if you see the place again, like I say, if you see the place, it's worth the money. It's kind of like a... I've forgotten the word. Completely forgotten the word. This seems like a very corporate place, okay? To be completely honest. Very, very corporate. Speakeasy. That's the word I'm looking for. Speakeasy. That's what it feels like. If you just look at it. It's slightly sweet, very slightly fruity. If you're a CEO of a company and you have a lot of money to spend, and you're like, hey, listen, I'm a CEO, I have money to spend, I want to take my clients and my chief of staffs to a nice brewery in Bangalore, bring them to Windmills. Remember, I'm not an alcoholic, I'm just doing this for you guys. good fest beer. 83 out of 100. This is the Oktoberfest beer at ICB, Indian Craft Brewery. This is 500 ml for 399 rupees, 6.5% ABV, way more alcoholic than the other fest beers that we've had. If you see the color, it's slightly more reddish. It had great head when it was poured out. Cheers. Very good beer. Definitely it's slightly fruity, little bit of banana, little bit of some other fruits, a good malty flavor. It's very complex as well, but it's not bitter at all. A slight grain aftertaste. All in all, a good beer. Like I'd like to say, a classic Oktoberfest beer. Slightly more alcoholic than every other Oktoberfest beer. It doesn't taste like that. It's still got a very clean taste. It's complex and yet very drinkable. Remember, I'm not an alcoholic. I'm just doing this for you guys. Love the beer. ICB Oktoberfest beer, 85 out of 100. I am at District 6. This is at Rajaji Nagar. But we are having the Märzens lager, which is the Oktoberfest beer, a 500 ml for 425 rupees. 6% ABV. If you see the color, it's not very red, nor is it yellow. It's not pale, it's cloudy and amberish. Good head, good fizz. Cheers. The flavors are so much stronger. It's much hoppier, much grainier. This is not a diluted beer. This is very strong. So you're just sitting here taking few sips, talking, eating food. I'm not chugging this one. The District 6 Oktoberfest Märzens lager, a 61. I am at Ironhill, Bangalore. This is the 500 ml Märzens lager, 5.5% ABV, price 350 rupees. I can see good fizz. When it came, it had decent head as well. Cheers. Slightly fruity at the start, almost no bitterness, slight maltiness. It's not like a Märzens, a heavy complex Märzens lager. It's a very nice and plain fest beer actually. Slightly biscuity, very slightly grainy and toasty. It should have a slight more body. But if you are here to drink a lot of beer, this is an easy drinking beer, especially during the daytime. Remember, I'm not an alcoholic. I'm just doing this for you guys. I will give this one good 80. I'm at the pump house. That's what they call my bedroom. Get it? I'm having the Märzens lager, 5.5% ABV, 240 rupees for 330 ml or 290 rupees for 500 ml if you want to do so. IBU 19, so it shouldn't be that bitter. But look at the color. It's so red. Cheers. First sip, very toasty. Definitely hoppier as well. Slightly more bitter. Slightly more fuller and complex taste. It's also malty. It's definitely malty. I wouldn't say that this is a beer for Oktoberfest which you can chug gallons of. This is again a bit more complex, more crafty version where you sip, a bit more highbrow beer. If you like such kind of beers, that's great. Remember, I am not an alcoholic. I'm just doing this for you guys. 100% caramelly. There's a very sweet aftertaste to it. With the IBU being 18, I don't think it should be this bitter. Good Märzens lager by the pump house. 81. Red Rhino near Whitefield. This is the 500 ml Märzens lager. Cheers. It is super sweet. It's super sweet. This is unfiltered, all natural lager, 6% ABV. So this is not really bitter. It's not very hoppy. It's just very malty and very sweet, very honey forward sweetness with a little bit biscuity, toasty flavor. Again, I think it's like a honey parle-ji. I don't think it's a bad beer. It's just not for me. Remember, I'm not an alcoholic. I'm just doing this for you guys. 62 out of 100. Last beer of our Oktoberfest crawl. I'm at Manheim Craft Brewery. No crap on tap. This is the Oktoberfest. This is the Keller beer. 300 ml, 300 rupees, 6% ABV. If you see Manheim, it's a great place. It's a nice open area. There's Oktoberfest tents. This is definitely the last beer. So cheers. Malty, hoppy. A bit more hoppy. If you guys have had any Oktoberfest beers, leave it in the comment section. If you plan on going with your friends and trying Oktoberfest beers, let me know. A bit more bitter, a bit more bready, still kind of light. If you look at the color, it's not completely pale, it's not completely cloudy as well. I think it's a good way to end our little crawl. And I wish all the breweries the best, okay? I think you guys should visit, at least the good ones, you should definitely go and visit and give all their beers a try. Remember, I'm not an alcoholic. I'm just doing this for you guys. 72 out of 100. Manheim. If you enjoyed this video, remember to like, share and subscribe.